Okay, sorry Nigeria, sorry Mozambique, sorry Kenya. South Africa made it to. So South Africa is into the round of 32. First time ever into knockout rounds, and they would have made it to the round of 16 if this was a other competition because they came second place by beating
Yeah.
Korea. Uh, During our build up, we argued that if South Africa is going to win, they're going to have to play a mid block. They shouldn't press. They should absorb pressure and counterattack rather than press. We also said that if Mudau and who's the other one? Modiba.
Mudiba.
If Mudau and Modiba, if those guys fuck up, then it's over. Those guys played brilliantly as fullbacks. They didn't go too far forward. They weren't too adventurous. They were able to neutralize South Korea's wingers. Also, South Korea played for a draw. South Korea didn't use fast break pressing style that they used to play. They were building up slowly to try to score. It didn't work for them. Also, having Sitole in midfield. Who was the other midfielder? CDM. Sitole and who else?
Mbata.
Yeah, those
It was
guys were big
Mbata
and
and
they played in central defense. I mean, they played those two as pivot, and they were stable. Mofa King had a brilliant game. Mofa King almost could have had set up 2 or 3 goals in the first, not 2 or 3 goals, but what's his name missed a couple of. Maseko should have scored twice or 3 times in this game,
Maseko.
and Mofa King, yeah, Maseko should have scored 3 goals in this game because Mofa King was setting him up. Mofa King should be playing for this team all the time as the attacking midfield. But in the first half, South Africa messed up a lot of chances. They were getting the ball on their foot. Maseko missed shots, but finally he got enough space in the second half when they brought in Moremi. Moremi was the one that that was the catalyst for that strike. Bringing Moremi in was a brilliant substitution, and waiting to bring him in the second half was good when Korea was tired. And Mexico finally had enough space and finished it. South Africa outplayed Korea in this game. This isn't the Korea that I was expecting. I was expecting Korea to be running, to use their speed and everything, but what they were doing was they were playing for a draw, and it backfired in their face big time. This was a good setup, not putting Lau Foster in there, and then you have a Paulus. Who was the number 9 in the first half? Sagodi. Who was the number 9?
Mahopa. He played the whole
Yeah,
game.
he
It
was.
was Mahopa.
Yeah, he doesn't do as much midfield work as Lau Foster, and he's not as accurate as Reiners, but he was
Lyle
able to
Foster.
but he was able to keep things stable. But the main man of this match was what's his name? The one who scored. What's his name again? Maseko.
Maseko.
Maseko played well. The only problem is that Maseko should have scored more goals. And if
Yeah.
Korea, because they would have Korea had opportunities to score too. So South Africa still has a problem of finishing because their expected goals in this game should be two point something. So they still need to work on their finishing. But at least they're going to move forward and play Canada. Canada is going to be a tough game on a neutral pitch. South Africa can go toe to toe with Canada. I don't know if they can do it in the World Cup, but that's a story for another day. What are your thoughts, Segodi?
No, absolutely. Like the game just came on the way we analyzed it. Like we said, if South Africa plays this way, like we said, if they stay, they play that low mid block, and then they hit Korea on a counter, they have a chance. And they absolutely played that way. I mean, the players were brilliant. You can't say Ocon was brilliant. Mbogazi was brilliant. He was solid at the back. Mudiba
Yeah,
was good. He didn't overlap. Mudau was so excellent. I mean, his recovery was amazing. Uh, he was closing the winger all the time. And then
yeah,
Mofokeng was the cream that we've been missing. I mean, that boy is a
yeah.
genius.
That guy was the one.
Hugo Bruce was doubting him. I mean, he was just denying him an opportunity to shine in a big stage. And today they shined. You know, even if they lost this game today, I was still going to be proud because they played the football that we love, the football that we wanted them to play all these times. And Maseko also, he's been a revelation because he can take on players with his speed. Uh, I was so impressed with him. And then Makopa also, he was very good as well because in first half he was winning those high balls. And Talent Mbata was receiving the ball so well. Sitole, I doubted him. He was also brilliant today. I mean, all of them, they stuck to the plan. They were focused. Korea didn't have that much chances to score. We had more chances than Korea, even though they dominate the ball. But they couldn't hit it. And then we were lucky in the first half, they didn't take their chances in the 7th minute. Uh, After they missed that chance, it gave us confidence to start playing and be disciplined at the back. They were very disciplined at the back. But credit must go to the head coach as well. Hugo Bruce was brilliant today. His tactics, the analysis was very spot on.
Because he was listening to our show. He saw what we.
Yeah, I mean,
Thank
he
you, boss.
listened to our show.
What are your thoughts? They're going to send you away from South Africa now. What are your thoughts, Saeed? Is Saeed there?
Yeah, I'm here, but I
Saeed,
think
are you on mute?
you're kind of breaking.
No,
Can you guys hear
this
me?
is unacceptable. Saeed, you're on mute.
Can you hear me?
You, Mustafa, the problem is on your side.
I hear
Said
you.
we
Yeah.
can hear him properly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That Mustafa, I can
Yeah,
hardly hear what you're saying.
Yeah, Said, I can hear you.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can hear him as
But you
well.
heard what I was
Mustafa,
Yeah,
saying,
I
is the,
can
Sagodi,
hear you.
right?
I can hear you guys. It's just Mustafa. I can't hear. I
Mustafa, you
can't
are the
hear
one
you.
who's having the problem. We can
Said,
all hear. We can all hear each other properly. What if you can
Yeah,
hear me, isn't it?
yeah, I can
I
hear you
think I
loud and
think
clear.
I think Mustafa's network
And
is
I
bad.
can hear Said as well.
I can hear Mr. Warif and Segodi too.
Said, maybe you can just go on while we wait for Mustafa. You can
Okay.
go on.
So, once again, I would like to congratulate the South Africans for the deserved win today. This is the South African team that we are expecting all this while. This is the South African team that actually qualified ahead of Nigeria. The determination, that is just what won the game for you guys today. Determination that you guys came out that we are not going to lose this game, and you played well. And the tactics, like I always say, like if African coaches can just summon that courage and play, as in play football, not just be fearful, be defending all through the game. Come out and play. You can actually win. And I don't know why they keep.
Besides, to be honest with you, they didn't play attacking football. What they did was
They actually play counter now. They go
but
out
what I mean is
when they are
they weren't
attacking.
pressing too hard.
They are
What they did
attacking
was
numbers.
what he said. Yeah, they
Yeah, of
they
course.
didn't press.
I quite
Yeah.
agree with what Segodi said. When they are attacking, they attack with numbers, and when they are defending, they defend in numbers too, which is very, very good. That's why I said determination. It is the determination of the guys that actually won them the match today. And to you South Africans, you can all see that this is almost 4 a.m. here in Nigeria. We are awake. We watch you guys. That's to show to you that we don't really hate you guys.
You guys said that
No,
South Africa had no chance. You said South Africa had no chance before.
No,
You're
the
changing
first
your
game,
words
the
now.
first game, the first game, you
can
can tell how they played the first game. The first game, they are not impressive now. But
No,
the
but
second
even
game, they
listen.
before
came out.
you were
It's
saying they
commended
don't have
them.
a chance. All right, what do you?
No,
Listen,
no, no.
Sagodi, let's
when
The
South
first,
before we go to
when
Warif.
South Africa
Go ahead.
when South Africa is embarrassing, to be honest, Africans will be laughing, but they're not actually laughing. They are hurt. Because,
yep.
to be honest, I don't think there's any African that really hates South Africa. When they win like this,
Let me not lie to you, Sagodi. Africans are voting for Korea to win. This is serious. I'm not joking. They were voting for Korea to win. I'm just telling
I
you.
don't think so. I don't think so.
No,
Like me as a Nigerian, even
let's
with the
tell the
fact
truth.
that what is
Let's tell
going
the
on
truth.
right now, I feel support.
Africans were
That is
celebrating.
why.
They were celebrating when Mexico beat South Africa. So let's
yes,
not
yeah,
talk
No,
about
yeah.
xenophobia. That's a
that
separate
was
show.
personal. That was when the xenophobic thing was very, very high. And even if they actually, even
Anyway, we're
upon the
not talking
fact
about
that,
xenophobia. So let's go
yeah,
back to
I
this.
know, I know.
Sagodi.
That is one
Okay,
reason why.
no. We're
That is
not
one
talking
reason
about
why
that
they are not
anymore.
supporting South Africa anyway.
Sagodi, talk about Korea. Korea didn't play their game. This is not the Korea that I saw that played Mexico and Czech. They weren't playing. They weren't pressing and they weren't using their wings. They slowed down the tempo of the game because they were playing for a draw. What do you think? Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. They were playing for a draw, but again, from the analysis, what I heard, they feared Rowan Williams. They didn't want to press Rowan Williams because they knew that Rowan Williams, when you press him and you open spaces, he'll play those long balls. You see,
And then I see.
yeah, because he remember Rowan Williams is not your typical keeper that just clears the ball. He passes with long passes.
But
He
that's
can
also
find
risky.
any player.
He's also a risky player, though. What are your thoughts,
Yeah,
Mr.
he's
Warren?
also
Yeah. Well, first and foremost, congratulations to the South Africans. You see, where the South Africans begin to gain their confidence was in their last match when they drew. When they scored towards the end of
Again,
the
check.
game. That was where
Yeah.
they start having the belief that they can do this. And in today's game now, if you watch the game again, you see that the South Africans they took over the midfield, every aspect of the game, their defense, the midfield. But it's just that in the first half they couldn't take their chances. They were creating the chances, but they couldn't score. So at least with that one, they have more belief that they can do this. And the coach, like what Segodi said, kudos should be given to the coach because it's like he went back to the drawing board to do his proper job. So I think with this victory now, South Africa they will have more belief as they won this match. They will still have the belief that they can do better. And kudos also should be given to the South African keeper because he made some important saves that kept South Africa in the game.
But to be honest with you, though, South Africa, South Africa missed 2 or 3 goals that they could have scored in the first half. You saw that.
The South Koreans, what Mr. Mustafa said, I was expecting them to play on the run because that's what they are known for. They are known for speed, play from the wing, but they didn't do that. And the coach, I don't know why he brought a song that late the second half, on the first half to put more flair to the game. But no matter what, kudos to South Africans.
My own is that I'm happy South Africa is still around because we get more views. If those guys go out, my channel will die. So South Africa keep winning though. And also, if you're from South Africa and you're watching the show, make sure you like and subscribe, man. Because we're the only people we cover South Africa more than Spain. So and me, I like Spain though. So if I'm covering you more than Spain, covering you more than Ghana, covering you more than Morocco is crazy, man. Morocco won, but that was a crazy game, man. Those guys are crazy, man. 3-2 against Haiti. No,
but
what do you
to be
go ahead,
honest, to be honest, you know,
I 4-2, not 3-2.
Yeah. Go ahead.
You know, I hear people saying Koreans are fast or what.
No,
those guys are fast.
They are fast.
They fast against European teams. You see, they struggle
those guys
against
are quick. They just didn't play that way today. And also, Korea is like Egypt. They run the whole game, but they played a totally different game this week against South Africa. You haven't seen Korea when they play full speed. Those Japanese and Chinese people are fast, though. That's why they call them J5. That's what Bruce called them, Duracell rabbit. They keep going and going and going.
But I think honestly, South African tactics. They actually slow the Koreans down.
Yeah.
So they didn't actually. Yeah,
and they didn't try to press Korea because if you press Korea, they're going to counter press and they're going to take advantage of the press.
Exactly. That's why I said they didn't press them. No high press. They are just containing them. That's why you can see that their fast gameplay did not show today.
What were you going to say
again? But again, we must give credit to our defenders. They're so comfortable on the ball. Ocon is comfortable on the ball. Boraz is comfortable on the ball. The whole defense is comfortable on the ball. It also helps because they don't just throw the ball.
But that's the first time we've seen them do that. So now it's a big game.
Why? I don't know why they keep benching Mofokeng. Look at the game that he started. You can see his impact. I don't know. That's the only creative midfielder you guys have. I don't know why you guys are not giving him enough playing time. I don't know.
Even Moremi should have started in the first half too.
Moremi also. Because Apollos was not up to par today. To be honest, he was cutting inside, risking too much. He almost lost some balls in the middle of the park.
And it seems like they don't need Reiners and Lau Foster. They just keep those guys on the bench, man. Anyway, we'll see what happens. No, because the style of football South Africa plays, you don't use a number 9. You use your wings, man. You use your wings and passing the ball and create space. Okay, so we'll when is the Canada game?
Canada. It's played, ne?
No, Canada
already played. They already played that. They lost 2-1 to Switzerland.
South Africa is playing Canada. So when is that game?
So who's second in the group? Because South Africa is playing the second place team.
South Africa is playing Canada in the next round. That's what I'm telling you.
Canada is second in the group.
But what I'm saying is that South Africa is going to play Canada.
Yeah.
They're second on the group.
Let me find out.
They won't play again. Like against Mexico.
Mr. Tagodi, how's the celebration going over there? Because I can hear noises and all that stuff.
It's madness. People are spinning cars outside, jumping on top of cars.
Sunday, South Africa versus Canada.
Sunday.
Yeah. No, in South Africa, even if there's no football game, people will be out drinking now.
You just come out.
I
People
lived in
are
South
out
Africa.
still.
They
No,
drink every night.
I was imagining, assuming it is Nigeria too that will qualify for the second round.
Nothing for Nigeria.
Even the midnight, everybody will be celebrating. We love football that way, though, and I expect you guys to be celebrating that hard
Nothing
too.
for Nigeria. Nigeria that can't even beat Congo. Please, man. All right. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts, Mr. Warif?
Yeah, like you said, since South Africa have been meeting what's it called?
Canada.
Um it
And
shouldn't
Canada
be
will be
afraid.
playing at home in their own stadium.
They shouldn't be afraid the way they did against what's it called? Mexico, playing defensive
Mexico.
game and play their game. Canada is beatable. It's just that those Canadians, they are physical, very physical. But if the coach does his homework very well, I think South Africa they can beat Canada.
There's absolutely nothing on that Canada. I saw their games even today. Even today's game that they play Switzerland. Assuming they are that spectacular, they shouldn't have
But
lost to
they had
Switzerland.
already
So
qualified. They didn't play all out. They had already qualified. So,
they actually did. Though I saw the match too. Though they actually did. They played. They
but to be
won. They
honest with
actually
you,
wanted to win. They
to
actually
be honest with
wanted to
you,
win,
that's a
but they
50-50
don't have
game.
it yet.
That's a
So
50-50 game.
to me, South Africa should just as in believe that they can win them. This is an opportunity for South Africa to go far in World Cup. As in they have they are playing Canada. They should forget that they are the host or something. If they play well, they should be able to win them. I don't
And
see
actually, the
anything
game is in
special
the U.S.
about
It's
the
not in
Canada
Canada. So it's in the U.S., Los Angeles. So,
game. So that's a neutral ground, though.
all right. Okay. So, last thoughts. Segodi, then take us out.
No, I think with game against Canada, which will be dominating the ball, I think this type of games suit us because we're such a good counter-attacking team. So the guys should just go there, be disciplined, catch Canada on counter-attack because we have so much speed up front.
Yeah.
So
South Africa can make it to the round of 16, maybe even the quarterfinals. You never know.
Yeah, that's
But
what I'm saying.
we
Like
never
you
know.
have they have the pathway now playing Canada, and Canada is not a strong team, so they can actually up their game. They'll be there.
all right, take us out. Take us out, Segodi. Talk to your friends
So
in South Africa. Tell them to like, subscribe.
no,
Look, you guys, I'm eating Maggie Q. Can you imagine? Let's
no,
go.
we thank you, our fans, and then we thank you for South Africa for winning. Please subscribe, like, share, and we'll be back with another content. Let's
And
hope
we're the
South
first
Africa
people to
goes
post.
deep in
We're the first people
in the
to post. We're going to
tournament.
post in 5 minutes. All right, thank you.
Yeah, thank
So I'll see you
you.
guys.
Congratulations, South Africa. Congratulations.
We'll
Yeah.
talk later. You guys get some
Yeah.
sleep, oh. Okay.
Yeah.